I gave your brother life, and I can take it away.
Greetings, Wayward fans. Thank you all for watching. My name is Kripke, and I will be your guide as we dive into another episode analysis video. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy. Episode 12 of this season is called Faith. When Dean is mortally wounded from taking on a monster, Sam thinks he's found a cure with a faith healer in Nebraska who performs miracles. However, after they discover how it's being done with innocent people being sacrificed, it turns into another hunt. We find a Reaper that has been trapped and controlled with dark magic to heal while at the same time taking innocent lives. There appears to be more to the blind preacher than meets the eye. There is also a rawhead that makes a small cameo at the beginning that prey upon children and lurk in dark, damp basements of unexpected families. Let the hunt begin. About a year ago, Reverend Roy Lee Grange fell ill and discovered he had terminal cancer. His wife frantically tried to find a way to save him and turned to the dark arts as a last resort. She discovered a book containing black magic and a spell to trap a Reaper and use its power. From then on, Sue secretly used the Reaper to heal other people, under the guise of her husband being a healer himself. In exchange, another life must die for every life saved. Sam brought Dean to Roy in hopes of helping him after his near-fatal fight with the Rawhead, getting electrocuted, and Dean's time is running out.
Looks like you're gonna leave town without me.
What are you talking about? I'm not gonna leave you here.
Hey, you better take care of that car. I swear I'll haunt your ass.
I don't think that's funny.
Ah, come on, it's a little funny.
As servants of the horseman Death himself, Reapers are quite powerful and have extensive abilities. The Reaper in this episode displayed the following powers. Invisibility. This is the ability to render oneself unseen. Only humans that are near death are able to perceive the Reaper. They can, however, choose to become visible at will. Teleportation. This is the transfer of matter or energy from one point to another without transversing the physical space between them. This Reaper possessed the ability to appear anywhere they wanted, or was ordered to. Healing. Sue Ann controlled this Reaper to heal people, but at the cost of another's life. By placing his palm on the side of someone's head, the Reaper appeared to either seep the life out of his victims or grant life by healing the injury or sickness. Electromagnetic interference. This is an ability or a side effect of a supernatural entity's presence that causes nearby electronics to malfunction. The appearance of a Reaper can cause lights in a room to flicker or go out. Death touch. Reapers approach people whose lives are about to end, touch them, and then escort their souls to their final destination, whether that's heaven or hell. It's unknown whether a Reaper's touch causes a person's actual death, or if it simply releases the soul from the body. Rawheads are hunger-based creatures that have very basic abilities. Super strength. This allows the user to casually overpower human opponents, even those who would be otherwise untouchable. This Rawhead was able to throw Dean to the ground with one punch. Minimal invulnerability. There are 5 levels of invulnerability, depending on the supernatural being. The Rawheads have the lowest tier being minimal, and can only be killed by high-voltage electrocution.
There's Reaper lore in pretty much every culture on Earth. Go by 100 different names. It's possible that there's more than one of them.
But you said you saw a dude in a suit.
Well, what, do you think you should have been working the whole black robe thing?
In case you run into a similar Reaper, and you can see it, well, nice knowing you. But I'll show you how the Winchesters stopped it anyways. When Dean was being cured, he caught a glimpse of the Reaper, and first suspected that it was Roy. After careful observation, they found it to be Roy's wife, Sue Ann, who was controlling the Reaper. At the next healing service, Dean searched for Sue Ann for her cross, while Sam investigated their home to find the Black Arts altar she was using. Sam found Sue's sacrificial ritual in the cellar. It appears to target people for the Reaper to kill.
I gave your brother life, and I can take it away.
Sam tipped over the table and broke everything. Not before being locked in the cellar by Mrs. LaGrange, giving the Reaper time to kill Dean. Sam gets free, finds Sue Ann, and smashed her Coptic cross amulet, saving Dean and freeing the Reaper. He turned his attention on her and gives swift justice she deserves.
By helping me see into people's hearts.
Yeah, rid of their wallets.
You think so, young man?
Sorry.
No, don't be. Just watch what you say around a blind man. We got real sharp ears.
This is the analysis and reveal, where I put the episode under a microscope for your entertainment and knowledge. Number 1. This is Eric Kripke's favorite episode of the first season. This is what he had to say about it. It's when I first realized what the show was capable of. Here's this episode. Is there a God? What's meant to be? And is there free will? And is your life worth the cost of someone else's life? It's a metaphysical and moral study of the boys' universe. There is so many different places the show can go and so many tones. That's been really fun to do. Number 2. Julia Bentz, who plays Lila, also played the character Darla on Buffy the Vampire Slayer, a show Supernatural is sometimes compared to. She is the first of several actors from Buffy to make guest appearances throughout the series.
I'm Dean. This is Sam.
Layla. So if you're not a believer, then why are you here?
Number 3. This is the first time in the series that Dean technically should have died and revived or healed by supernatural means.
The electrocution triggered a heart attack. Pretty massive, I'm afraid. His heart, it's damaged. I'd give him a couple of weeks at most, maybe a month.
Number 4. This episode marks the very first appearance of a Reaper and a Rawhead. Although the Winchesters confront many Reapers throughout the series, they only run into one Rawhead in this one. Number 5. The Ford City Tribune article clipping that Sam finds in the spellbook about an athletic young man who died of a sudden heart attack is credited to a Leanne Elaschuk. She was a graphic designer on Supernatural from 2005 to 2013. Number 6. As Sam looks around LaGrange's library, he picks up a book titled Encyclopedia of Christian History, Old and New Testament for Students and Clergy by A. Harazak. This is a reference to Adrian Harazak. He was in the art department coordinator for Supernatural from 2005 to 2010. On to cultural references. Number 1. The music playing is called Don't Fear the Reaper by Blue Oyster Cult. Strangely enough, in episode 17, Hell House, when Dean was in the record store, he picks up the very same record and the song can be heard in the background.
It's a logo for Blue Oyster Cult. And why don't you tell us about that house?
Number 2.
That fabric softener teddy bear. Ooh, I'll hunt that little bitch down.
Dean.
Yeah.
This is a reference to the Snuggle fabric softener bear. It uses a disgustingly cute and possibly possessed teddy bear puppet in its commercials. Have a look.
Hi, I'm Snuggle, Snuggly Softness. That's really less expensive. Look, I get towels, Fluffy.
Number 3.
You actually watch daytime TV? It's terrible.
At the start of the episode, when Dean is lying in the hospital bed, he complains to Sam about how much daytime TV sucks. This is rather a cheeky line coming from Jensen Ackles, considering that he got his first real break on daytime. He played the role of Eric Brady on the daytime soap opera Days of Our Lives from 1997 to 2000.
Oh, says you were on a soap opera.
What?
Well, would you want to run away with me?
Money? Do you think I really care about money, Nicole? I care that you're healthy.
I'm no quitter, Eric.
Number 4.
There doesn't seem to be any insurance on file.
Right. Oh.
Okay, Mr. Berkowitz.
In the hospital, Sam uses a fake credit card issued in the name of David Berkowitz. Berkowitz is also the name of the serial killer known as Son of Sam, or 44 caliber killer. Later on in the episode, we find that Sam likes true crime genders, especially facts and trivia about serial killers. Number 5.
Yeah, look, no disrespect, but not exactly a believer.
You will be, son. You will be.
This is most likely a reference to the movie The Empire Strikes Back, where Yoda and Luke are talking about his training.
I'm not afraid. You will be. You will be.
On to Deja Vu. Number 1. Erica Carroll, who played the nurse in the hospital, also played the young mother in the park in Season 1, Episode 18, called Something Wicked. Then comes back to portray the angel Hannah as a reoccurring role for Season 9.
Sir, I'm so sorry to ask. There doesn't seem to be any insurance on file. Okay, Mr. Berkowitz. You know, kids getting sick. It's a terrible thing.
How many?
Just 5 or 6, but serious.
I didn't believe him either. But he said he would take us home.
Number 2. Kevin McNulty, who played Roy LaGrange, also played the butler Philip in Season 10, Episode 6, titled Ask Jeeves.
I want you to come up here with me.
But the reading of the will isn't until tomorrow, and I would hate for you to have to stick around and be forced to, well, mingle with the family.
Number 3. John Hainsworth, who played an emphysema victim, also played the ghost P.T. Sandover in Season 4, Episode 17, titled A Terrible Life. Number 4. Colin Lawrence, who played Jason, also played Reggie Hull in Season 5, Episode 3, called Free to Be You and Me.
Hey, buddy, your clock's busted.
Oh, yeah. We can't get it working. Just froze at 4:17.
Bobby told us you were off limits. That true?
Yeah, that's right.
Number 5. Alex Diacom, who played the Reaper, also played Mr. Veely in Season 8, Episode 2, titled What's Up, Tiger Mommy?
The hammer
of Thor, Mjolnir. And a finger bone from the frost giant, Ymir.
Number 6. Keenan Wiebe, who played Boy Victim, also played Bully Number 1 in Season 4, Episode 8, titled Wishful Thinking. Then comes back to play Barry Cook in Season 4, Episode 13, titled After School Special.
Is it still here? Okay. Okay, man, no more. No more, okay? I wouldn't mess with this kid anymore if I were you.
I'm Barry.
Now I want 3 pages on your most memorable
Number 7. Jillian Barber, who played Lila's mother, Mrs. Rourke, later appears in Season 12 as one of the leaders of the British Men of Letters, Dr. Hess.
Why are you still even here? You got what you wanted.
Mom, stop.
I assume finding that infernal Nephilim is a top priority.
Since it could kill you, me, and the entire universe.
Number 8. Sean Reese, who played the tall deputy, also played Lee Bender in Season 1, Episode 15, titled The Benders.
No, it's okay. We were just taking a shortcut through the neighborhood, and when windows were rolled down, we heard some screaming when we drove past the house.
Go do it. Don't let him out, though. Shoot him in the cage.
Unfortunately, there were no continuity errors found in this episode, at least none I could find. If anyone is able to spot one, please feel free to comment and let me know. On to Goofs. I'm going to show you very short clips from the episode, and let's see if you can find the error. Pause the video if you need to for more time. Number 1.
Goodbye, Sam.
When Sam was trapped in the basement by Sue Ann, he managed to break through the window, but if you look closely, there is no way Sam could fit through that. Now let's tally up the total kills done by the Reaper, under Sue Ann's control. We discover that she has been in control of the Reaper. Wait, I think we should give the Reaper a name. How about Herman? Alright, let's continue. We discover that she has been in control of Herman for about a year, as Sam found 6 noted deaths at the same time of 6 miracle healings. The 7th victim came when Dean was healed, and later on a female jogger became the last innocent death. Once Sam destroyed the necklace, the final victim was Sue Ann herself. I hope she learned her lesson. So the total kills done by Herman is 9. As Dean said, binding a Reaper is like putting a leash on a great white shark. One question does come to mind though. When Herman killed her for what she had done, will it be him that she will see and bring her to heaven or hell? Or another Reaper? Or will she stay and become a haunting spirit to stay with her husband? Just so many unanswered questions. Now let's tally up the total kills done by the Ugly Rawhead. Because the involvement of this monster was very brief in this episode, we never really learned anything about its past or present victims. Only that he was holding 2 children to be eaten later. Nom nom. Thankfully, Dean shocked some sense into him and saved the day. If anyone would like to know more about Reapers and the Angel of Death, check out the links in the description below. If anyone has an interest in real paranormal investigating, or simply have a story, video, or photo you'd like to share, reach out to Thomas D'Agostino, public speaker, author of 12 books, and over 38 years of paranormal investigating. He is always looking for new stories and experiences to share. You can find his contact info in the description below. Please remember to like and subscribe to become a member of Kripke's Supernatural Hunters. And don't forget to click the bell so you'll be notified of any new videos. I'd love to hear from you. Please feel free to leave me a comment or any questions you may have below. Thank you so much for watching, Wayward fans, and as always, carry on the hunt.